In Greek mythology, before the Olympian gods ruled the universe, power belonged to an older generation of divine beings known as the Titans. These primordial gods were the children of Gaia, the earth, and Uranus, the sky, and they represented some of the most fundamental forces of existence. The Titans ruled during what was known as the Golden Age of Myth, long before the rise of the Olympians. When ranked by power, influence, and importance in mythological history, several Titans stand above the rest. At the top of the Titan hierarchy is Cronus, the ruler of the Titans and the god associated with time and harvest. Cronus overthrew his father Uranus to become king of the cosmos, establishing the Titan rule over the universe. However, fearing a prophecy that one of his own children would overthrow him, Cronus swallowed each of them at birth. This act ultimately led to his downfall when his youngest son Zeus survived and later led the Olympians in the war that ended Titan rule. Second is Oceanus, the Titan who represented the vast world-encircling ocean. Oceanus was believed to be the great river that surrounded the earth and gave rise to countless rivers, streams, and sea nymphs. Unlike many other Titans, Oceanus remained neutral during the war between the Titans and Olympians, choosing not to fight against Zeus. Third is Rhea, the Titaness of motherhood, fertility, and the flow of generations. As the wife of Cronus and the mother of the first Olympians, Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Hades, and Hesperia played a crucial role in the transition of power. It was Rhea who secretly saved Zeus from being swallowed by Cronus, hiding him away so that he could one day overthrow his father. Next comes Hyperion, the Titan associated with heavenly light. Hyperion was considered one of the great celestial titans and was the father of important solar and lunar deities, including Helios, Selene, and Eos. Through his children, Hyperion's influence extended across the sky itself. Fifth is Iapetus, often regarded as the ancestor of humanity through his sons. Iapetus was the father of Prometheus, Epimetheus, Atlas, and Menicius, figures who played important roles in later myths. Through Prometheus, who gave fire to humanity, and Atlas, who was condemned to hold up the sky, Iapetus's legacy remained deeply connected to the fate of both gods and mortals. Sixth is Themis, the Titaness of divine law, order, and justice. Even after the fall of the Titans, Themis remained respected by the Olympians and continued to serve as a counselor to Zeus. She represented the eternal principles of law and balance that governed both gods and humans. Seventh is Mnemosyne, the Titaness of memory. She held an essential role in preserving knowledge and history, and she later became the mother of the 9 Muses after her union with Zeus. Through the Muses, Mnemosyne became the source of inspiration for poetry, music, and learning. Eighth is Tethys, the Titaness of fresh water and the nurturing force behind rivers and springs. As the wife of Oceanus, Tethys was considered the mother of thousands of river gods and ocean nymphs, giving her immense influence over the waters of the world. Ninth comes Kaz, the Titan associated with intellect and the axis of the heavens. Though less prominent in myth, Kuze represented the pillar around which the heavens were believed to turn. 10th is Crius, a Titan connected to the constellations and the ordering of the heavens. Through his descendants, Crius became tied to the cosmic structure of the night sky. 11th is Phoebe, the Titaness associated with prophetic wisdom and the moon. Phoebe was once connected to the Oracle of Delphi before it later became sacred to Apollo. Finally, 12th is the Ia, the Titaness of sight and shining light. She was the mother of Helios, the sun, Selene, the moon, and Eos, the dawn, making her a central figure in the mythology of celestial light. Together, these Titans formed the ruling generation of gods before the Olympians. Their reign ended after the Great War known as the Titanomachi, when Zeus and the Olympians defeated them and claimed control of the universe. Even after their fall, however, the Titans remained deeply woven into Greek mythology, as many of their descendants continued to shape the world of gods and mortals alike.